Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All righty, back here on the X Sports Network, and we are back for the final game of the day as Summertown defeated South Lawrence in the first game of the championship. This is double elimination, so that was South Lawrence's first loss of the tournament so far, so this will decide it all. The winner of this game will move on to the state tournament. Hayden Birch joined alongside Gracie Kelly and Kevin Wright once again. As Gracie, it was kind of a little bit of a shock how Summertown came out hot and just took over from the beginning and won 2 sets to none.
Yeah, I think both teams are very evenly matched. It could go either way.
And starting off for Summertown again, it will be Stevens again. Looks like we got everything back going underway. And the championship match is back underway. Augustine underneath. Surratt will set it up. Back to Augustine. She looks to go for kill. That first point will go to the Lady Stallions. Surratt back to serve. She will look to get it over the net. It's up in the air. Putman will set it up as they look to get it over. Surratt. Meffin will set it up now as they look to get over Cotton. Pettis underneath it as they look to make a play on it. Cornelius tipped down, and point will go to South Lawrence again.
That was a good block.
Here comes the serve, and shorting it this time, and Summertown will get their first point of the game. Scores 2-1. Here's the serve, just over the net. Meffin able to track it down. Augustine looks to get it over, able to do so. Putman will set it up. Cornelius in the middle, going for the kill. Down point will go to Summertown. Rigsby back to serve. And that one will go. I believe that hit Cornelius right in the elbow. She's shaking it off. Looks like she's all right. Here's the serve by Augustine. Up in the air, Rubert. Putman now. Able to track it down. Back to Rubert. She will get it over the net. Augustine. Mefford underneath it. Here's Fisher looking to go for the kill. As it's up in the air, Putman. Cornelius looks to float over defense. Keeps it alive and unable to do so. Point will go to Summertown again. Cornelius will go back to serve. Here's the serve. It's up in the air as they try to make a play on it. Won't be able to do so. And Summertown takes the lead. Here comes the serve once again, just over the net. As they look to save it, goes to the Lady Eagles. Here comes the serve by Cornelius. Augustine underneath. Meffin looking to track it down. Fisher will get it over the net. Putman sets it up. Here's Pettis in the middle. Looks to get it over for the kill. Meffin looking to track it down. Showing the net. Goes to Summertown again. Here's the serve by Cornelius. Augustine underneath. They look to track it down. Now they'll make a play on it. Goes back to Summertown again. Here's the serve from Cornelius. Cotton underneath. And it'll go to Summertown once again. That will be an ace. Now a 5-point Lady Eagles lead. Here's the serve. Webb underneath it. Cotton. As they look to get it over, Methven will do so. That's Putman now. Still up in the air, and that one will go to South Lawrence. Cotton back to serve. She will just get it over the net. Back over. It's saved and in play, though. Webb will look to get it over. It will be Cornelius underneath it as they set it up. Pettis will look to float it over. Meffin now. It's up in the air. Fisher. Putman sets it up. As they look to get it over, there's Meffin now. It's up in the air. They look to get it over. Rigsby. Putman sets up Pettis. She sends it over the net. And back over Pettis, and that point will go to South Lawrence as they say Macy was in the net there. Here comes the serve. As it's down for the ace, and it's now 8-6. Here comes the serve once again. Rigsby underneath. Putman. As they look to send it over. Meffin will set it up. Up in the air, back over to South Lawrence. Meffin underneath. Here's Webb. Underneath it is Cornelius. They look to get it over Fisher. Meffin looking to track it down. They look to make a save on it. Back over to Summertown. Putman sets it up. Pettis will look to get it over. That's dug out by Pusser. Meffin underneath it. Here's Fisher once again. Gets it over. And Rigsby unable to save it. It will go to the Lady Stallions. Here comes the serve. Just over the net. And that'll be dumped down by Fisher. And point will go to South Lawrence. Once again, we're tied up at 8. Served by Cotton. She will get it over the net. Putman sets it up. Here's Atkins. She looks to get it over. And that one will just be down. Hung on the net, though. Point will go to the Lady Eagles. At the serve will be Atkins again. As they look to get it over. Cotton underneath it. As they will send it back, that's Webb. Rigsby, Putman underneath. Moyer looks to get it over. That's dug out. Meffin. Here's Webb, looks to send it over off of Pettis. Point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve by Meffin. She will get it over. Putman sets it up in the middle. Over to Pettis, just floats it over the net. And looking to get it back over to Summertown. They will set it up back to Pettis. She looks to go for the kill. High up in the air. Meffin looking to track it down. Augustine able to do so. As Putman will set it up. Pettis in the middle, going for the kill. Surratt underneath it. As they look to get it back, they try to make a play on it. Won't be able to. Point will go to South Lawrence. Here's Meffin back to serve. As Putman sets it up. Up in the air, and that point will go to Summertown. Putman with the left hand gets it over. As they look to get over, back over to the Lady Eagles. Putman underneath it. Pettis will send it over. Cotton underneath that one. Fisher over to Webb, floats it over, still up in the air for Summertown. South Lawrence has it. If they look to get it over, and it will sail long. Point will go to the Lady Eagles again. Here comes the serve. Meffin underneath it. They set it up, looking to get it over is Cotton. Putman underneath that one. Pettis will send it back. It's up in the air. There's Fisher now. That'll be blocked by Pettis, and it will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve by Fisher, just over the net. Trying to track it down to Summertown. Back over Augustine, and that one will go to Summertown. Subs coming into the game. Here's the serve as they will get it over the net. Meffin. They set it up. Here's Augustine, floats it over the defense. Putman underneath. Cornelius looks to float it over. Surratt. They look to get it over. That's Webb. There's Rigsby now. Cornelius looks to send it over. Short of the net. Goes back to South Lawrence. Pettis will come back into the game. Here's the serve by Webb, just over the net. Cornelius, and not able to save it. That'll be down for the ace. And South Lawrence takes a 1-point lead. Here's the serve by Webb, just over the net. Back over to South Lawrence. As they look to send it back, dump down. Fisher able to track it down. Pettis, short of the net, goes to South Lawrence again. They take a 2-point lead now. Here's the serve by Webb once again, short of net. It'll go to the Lady Eagles this time. Harper Stevens back to serve. She will get it over the net. Surratt. It's up in the air, Cotton, as they look to get it over. And Cornelius will fall back for it. Still up in the air. There's Augustine. Putman underneath as they look to get it over. There's Cornelius. Fisher with one hand underneath it. As Cotton will send it back. Short of net though. It'll go to Summertown. We're tied up once again. Here's the serve. It's up in the air as Cotton looks to send it back. Putman sets it up as they look to get over to South Lawrence, and that will be out of Rachel Surratt. Goes to Summertown. They take a 1-point lead again. Here's the serve as they get it over. Fisher. There's Surratt. Cotton looks to get it over, going for the kill. Putman underneath it. Atkins now looks to get it over. They try to track it down. Surratt. Here's Cotton. Pettis underneath. Putman will set it up. Atkins. Meffin underneath. It's up in the air. Rigsby. Putman sets it up. Here's Cornelius in the middle. It's up in the air as they try to make a play on it. Back over to Summertown. And miscommunication. And it'll go to South Lawrence. Busser will check in. She will go back to serve. Here comes the serve. It's up in the air, Pettis. Atkins will send it back. Meffin able to track it down, sets it up. Cotton looking to go for the kill. Putman underneath it though, Rigsby. As they look to get it over, that was Pettis. They will set it up. Here's Augustine, floats it over. Rubin underneath it. Putman now. Here's Cornelius, floats it over the defense. Meffin now back over. Cornelius looking to get it over. Down, point will go to Summertown. Here's the serve by Rigsby. Up in the air, back over to Summertown. Cornelius with the dump down. Meffin sets it up. Augustine once again. Putman. There's Atkins, sends it back. Meffin will set it up. Back to Augustine. Rubin underneath it. Putman will set it up. Over to Atkins. She looks to get it over. Webb underneath it. Meffin. Cotton looks to get it over. Rubert. As they will send it back, it's Cornelius. Meffin. As they look to get it over. Putman underneath. Cornelius sends it back. Meffin. Augustine back over to Summertown. Putman sets it up. Cornelius looks to float it over the defense. Augustine. Meffin. Here's Cotton. Up in the air as they look to track it down. Meffin. Excuse me, that's Pettis actually. Atkins. Meffin now underneath it. And as they look to get it over. Goes long. Point will go to Summertown. And they take a 2-point lead. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. Augustine now. As they look to get it over, that's Cotton. Putman will set it up. Cornelius going for the kill. Webb. They look to send it back to Summertown. Putman underneath. Cornelius once again floats it over defense. Augustine. Up in the air, back to Augustine. Putman will set it up. Cornelius floats it over once again. Meffin. Fisher. Up in the air, Augustine will send it back. Up in the air as they try to save it, and they're able to do so. Meffin. Augustine sends it back. Rubert. Putman sets it up. Here's Atkins going for the kill. It will be out of play. Point will go to the Lady Stallions. Here's the serve as they get it over. Up in the air, it will be in play. It will go to Summertown. Here comes the serve. Short of the net. It'll go to South Lawrence. It's a 1 point. The Lady Eagles lead now in this first set. Here comes the serve. As they will be short of the net. Goes back to Summertown and extends the lead out to 2 again. Moyer will check in. Here's the serve just over the net. Webb able to send it back. It's Putman underneath it. Here's Moyer. She will send it over. Pusser underneath it now. As they look to get it over, Putman sets it up. Back to Moyer. Able to get it over Methvin. There's Augustine. Methvin looking to punch it over. Able to do so, looks to keep it alive. That one will go to South Lawrence. Here's Methvin back to serve. It's up in the air as they try to save it, and we're tied up at 19. As we're going to have a timeout now by Summertown. We're tied up here in this championship game. We'll be back here shortly on the Exports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here on the X Sports Network. And Summertown calls a timeout. We're tied up at 19 this first set. Here's the serve by Methvin. It's over the net. As they try to make a play on it, won't be able to. That one goes to South Lawrence. They take a 1 point lead. Here comes the serve. It's up in the air. Putman will set it up. Phoenix will look to get it over as they look to make a play on it. As Methvin looks to send it back, it's out of play. Point will go to Summertown. We're tied up at 20 again. Here's Putman with the serve. Up in the air as they try to save it. Webb will send it back over to Summertown. Putman sets it up. Over to Moyer. That one sails long. They go back to the Lady Stallions. Fisher back to serve. South Lawrence 4 points away from taking this first set of the second game of the championship. Here's the serve. Up in the air. Putman sets it up. Over to Pettis. That's down for the kill. Goes to the Lady Eagles. Pettis looks to serve. Methvin underneath it as they set it up. Short of the net. That will go to Summertown. Here's the serve by Pettis. It's up in the air. Augustine. Cotton will get it over the net. It's Putman now underneath it. As they look to get it over Moyer. And that's down. Point will go to Summertown once again. They take a 2 point lead. It's 23-21. And we're going to have a timeout now by South Lawrence as they trail. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as South Lawrence has called its final timeout here in this set, as they trail Summertown 23-21. That's down for the ace, and it's set point for the Lady Eagles. Here's the serve from Pettis. Meffin, as it's up in the air, as they look to get it over, Pettis underneath it. Putman will set it up. Over to Moyer, she gets it over. Here's Webb, she will look to send it back. Rigsby underneath. Moyer once again short of the net, goes to South Lawrence. Here's the serve. It's just over the net, back over to South Lawrence. Fisher. They set it up. As they look to get it over, block back, still up in the air as they try to save it. Pettis. Rigsby sends it back, up in the air, they're able to save it. Cotton. That one will be long, and that goes to Summertown, and they will win that set 25-22. As we will be back here shortly for the start of the second set here next on the X Sports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as Summertown won the first set 25-22. as they are one set away from taking the sectional tournament and going to the state tournament. South Lawrence will have to win the next 2 sets to go to the state. And the action is now back underway. Here's Surratt. It's up in the air. Putman sets it up. Cornelius floats it over the defense. Cotton. Meffin underneath it. Here's Cotton once again. That's dug out off of Pettis. That first point will go to South Lawrence.
Clean kill.
Here comes the serve once again. Cornelius. Putman tries to save it back over to South Lawrence. Meffin. Fisher looks to send it back. Rubin underneath. They set it up. Cornelius looks to go for the kill. That's dug out. Meffin sets it up. Cotton once again. Pettis high up in the air. Cornelius sends it back off Augustine Webb. Fisher will send it back to Summertown. They will set it up. Cornelius going for kill, and that will be off the net. Point will go to the Lady Stallions again. Here's the serve. Up in the air. Pettis. Cornelius will send it back. They set it up. Here's Augustine once again. That'll be blocked back. Still up in the air. That's Putman underneath. As they look to get over, and that point will go to Summertown. Here's the serve by Rigsby. Up in the air as Webb will send it back to the Lady Eagles. Putman sets it up. Here's Cornelius going for the kill, and that one will sail on. Goes to South Lawrence. Here comes the service. They will get it over the net as they set it up back over to the Lady Stallions. Methvin as they look to get it over, and that one will be off of Ruger. Point will go to the Lady Stallions again. Here comes the serve once again. It's over the net. Putman will set it up. They give it back to Rupert. She will get it over the net. Meffin will set it up. As Augustine will send it back. There's Putman now. As Atkins will send it back to South Lawrence. Here's Fisher in the middle once again. Rupert underneath. Putman will set it up. Here's Cornelius. Looks to float over the defense as they try to save it back to Summertown. Pettis up in the air. Here Atkins once again as they try to save it. Won't be able to. Point will go to Summertown. Here's the serve by Cornelius. As it's up in the air, Meffin looks to find the gap in the defense. Putman will set it up. Here's Pettis, floats it over. That point will go to the Lady Eagles. Here's the serve. As it's up in the air, back to the Lady Eagles. Putman will look to get it over. Meffin. Here's Fisher. That one will be down. Point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve just over the net, and that one will be an ace. And it's 5-4. Here's the serve. As it's over the net, Cornelius. As Pettis looks to get it over. They look to get it over. That's Augustine. So it's up in the air. Putman sets it up. Here's Pettis. She will get it over for Summertown. Meffin underneath. Fisher will look to get it over, and that will be down. Point will go to the Lady Stallions again. And we're going to have a timeout by Summertown as we'll be back here shortly on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Back here on the X Sports Network, and Summertown takes their first time out as they trail South Lawrence 7-3 in this first set. Here's the serve by Cotton. It's up in the air as they'll set it up. Looking to get over is Atkins. Augustine. Dumped down by Pettis. There's Fisher. Webb looking to go for the kill. Still up in the air. Putman will set it up. Pettis will send it back over as they look to get over Fisher, and that one will be out of play. They're going to say it's tipped, and point will go to South Lawrence again. Here's the serve by Cotton. They're able to get it over. Putman able to track it down as they look to get it over to South Lawrence. Meffin underneath it. Here's Fisher now. She will send it to Summertown. Putman. Here's Pettis going for the kill, and that's down for the kill. It will go to the Lady Eagles. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. Meffin will set it up. Fisher gets it over to Summertown. Putman underneath. Here's Moyer. Gets it over. It will sail on. Point will go to the Lady Stallions again. Pusser will check out. Surratt will check in. Meffin back to serve. Meffin will get it over the net. High up in the air. Putman underneath. Moyer now unable to get a hold of it. It will go to South Lawrence again. Here's the serve by Meffin. It's up in the air. Putman sets it up. Here's Pettis going for the kill. Down for the kill. It'll go to the Lady Eagles this time. Here's the serve by Putman. It's up in the air. They try to save it, and they're able to do so. Putman underneath. As they look to get it over, unable to do. And point will go to South Lawrence again. Fisher back to serve. As that one will be served in the net. Score is now 11-6. Here's the serve by Pettis. Meffin sits up in the air as they look to get it over, and which they do. Pettis underneath. Putman sets it up. Cornelius coming in from the middle. High up in the air as they look to get it over. Putman underneath as they'll send it over Rigsby. There's Surratt. Webb going for the kill. Putman sets it up. As they look to get it over, hits the antenna. Point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve. It's up in the air, and that'll be an ace for South Lawrence. Now 13-6. Here's the serve by Webb once again. High up in the air. Putman will set it up. Here's Cornelius once again. Methvin. It's right underneath it. Here's Cotton going for the kill. Up in the air, and that'll be out for the kill. Point will go to South Lawrence again. Here comes the serve. Up in the air, out of play, another ace for Webb, and that point will go to South Lawrence once again. Here's the serve by Webb. It's up in the air, another ace back to back, and the lead's out to 10 for South Lawrence. Here's the serve. Just short of the net this time. It'll go back to Summertown. Coming into the game will be Harper Stevens. She will go back to serve. As they look to get it over. As it's up in the air. That point will go to Summertown again. Here's the serve. That one sails long, and it'll go back to the Lady Stallions. Leads out to 9. Subs will come into the game. And going back to serve will be Pusser. Here's the serve. As they look to get it over, Methvin now. It's up in the air. Putman underneath. As they look to get it over. Methvin now. Here's Cotton going for the kill. And that's down. Point will go to South Lawrence again. Leads back out to 10 here in this second set. Here's the serve just over the net. Rupert now, as they will send it back for South Lawrence. Augustine. There's Cotton. Rupert underneath, and just over the net. They try to save it. Fisher not able to do so. Point will go to Summertown again. Here's the serve. That one goes out. Goes back to South Lawrence. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. Putman able to save it. Cornelius will send it back. Webb underneath it. Methvin looks to tip it over. Putman underneath it. Atkins looks to get it over. That point will go to Summertown. Scores 19-10. Here's the serve by Cornelius. Methvin tries to make a play on it, goes to Summertown, and it's 19-11 now. Here's the serve. Up in the air. They look to get it over. That's Augustine. Atkins underneath. Putman will set it up. Here's Pettis going for the kill. Still up in the air. They will set it up. Cotton going for the kill once again. And Summertown tries to save it. Pettis will do so. Augustine. Methvin underneath. As Fisher will send it back. Rigsby underneath that one. Putman will set it up. As they look to get it over, Methvin. There's Augustine. Rigsby. Now to Putman. Here's Pettis in the middle going for the kill. Pusser. Methvin. Hop in the air. Augustine. Cornelius Pettis now once again as they look to get it over. Augustine Mifflin sets it up, tries to find a hole in the defense. Pettis will send it back, goes out. Point will go to South Lawrence again. Here's the serve. It's up in the air, and that'll be down for the ace. 21-11. And we're going to have a timeout now by Summertown as they trail by 10. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
And back here on the X Sports Network, Summertown is taking a timeout as they trail in the second set, 21-11. Putman will set it up. Here's Pettis going for the kill. Mifflin looks to punch it over. Coming underneath. Pettis in the middle going for the kill. Still up in the air. Tipped over. That point will go to, they're still going to play it though, and that point will go to South Lawrence eventually. Here comes the serve. Pettis underneath. Putman will set it up. Back over to Pettis. She goes for the kill. Has Mifflin now. As they look to get it over, that's Pussert. Rigsby. Putman will set it up. Here's Pettis in the middle. Floats it over. Up in the air. Back to Summertown. Putman now. And that point will go to South Lawrence. Now 23-11. Here's the serve. As they look to get it over, down for the ace. And it's set point for South Lawrence now. Here comes the serve from Cotton. Rigsby, as they try to take it down, not able to. That'll be another ace. And South Lawrence will win the second set, 25-11. As it all comes down to this, the third and final set, as that will be coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, it has all come down to this in this third and final set of the second game between Summertown and South Lawrence. Here's the serve. Fisher underneath as they will set it up. Here's Cotton, looks to get it over the net. And that first point will go to South Lawrence. Surratt going back to serve. She will get it over the net. Rigsby underneath. They will set it up, looking to get it over. Meffin underneath it. Augustine looks to send it back, still up in the air. Putman sets it up. Atkins sends it over the net. It's up in the air. They look to get it over. Still up in the air. And there's Cornelius. They look to send it back. Putman underneath. As they look to get it over, Cornelius looks to go for the kill off Augustine as they try to save it. Webb. Augustine now. It's up in the air. Putman will set it up. Cornelius once again. Fisher underneath. As they look to get it over, still up in the air as they try to save it, and they're able to do so. They set it up. Here's Augustine once again. Rupert. Putman. Cornelius once again floats it over Augustine. Meffin. Back to Augustine in the middle. Just over the net. Nobody there to get it. Point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve. Just over the net, Putman underneath. There's Pettis. Cornelius will look to get it over. Meffin now sets it up. Over to Cotton, she sends it back to Summertown. Putman sets it up. Here's Cornelius, looks to float it over, and it's a 3-point Lady Stallions lead. Here comes the serve, as they will get it over. Putman underneath, as they look to send it over, and that one will be down. First point for Summertown now. Here comes the serve once again. Meffin underneath it now. Back over. Cornelius hung on the net. Goes to South Lawrence again. Augustine back to serve. It's a 3-point Lady Stallions lead. As they'll get it over. Putman sets it up. Here's Atkins. Up in the air. Augustine. Fisher will send it back. Rigsby underneath it. Putman sets it up. Cornelius looking for the kill, and that'll be off of Fisher. Point will go to the Lady Eagles. Here comes the serve. Sits up in the air. Meffin underneath it. As they look to get it over. Cornelius. Putman will set it up. Here's over the net. Still up in the air. Meffin now. They look to get it over. Down. That point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve by Cotton. Putman sets it up. Pettis looks to get it over. That's down for the kill. And it's now 5-3. Here comes the serve. It's just over the net. Fisher now, as they look to get it over. Putman sets it up. As they look to get it over, Moyer. Meffin. And that point will go to Summertown. comes the serve. As it's up in the air, somebody having to go get it. Methvin will send it over. Putman underneath it now. Moyer looks to get it over, hits the antenna. Point will go to South Lawrence again. Here's Methvin back to serve, just gets it over the net. Putman sets it up. Here's Pettis going for the kill, short of the net this time, goes back to South Lawrence again. Score is 7-4. Here's the serve by Methvin once again. Up in the air. Putman sets it up. Pettis trying to save it. And that's up in the air as they try to save it. South Lawrence and won't be able to. And that point will go to Summertown. Two-point Lady Stallions lead. Here's the serve by Putman, just over the net. Webb back over to Summertown. Putman sets it up. Here's Moyer, floats it over the defense. Augustine, excuse me, that's actually Fisher. Now Fisher will let's get over Putman. There's Pettis. Atkins looks to get over. That's Rupert. Point will go to South Lawrence though. Here's the serve by Fisher. And short of that, goes back to the Lady Eagles. As the winner of this game will move on to the state tournament. Here's the serve by Pettis, just over the net. There's Surratt. Augustine will send it back over. Up in the air. As Pettis looks to track it down. Moyer sends it back. They'll set it up. Augustine has to make a play on it. As Putman underneath it now. Rigsby sends it over to South Lawrence. There's Surratt. It's up in the air, tipped up. Still up in the air for Summertown as they try to make a play, and that point will go to South Lawrence again. Leads out to 3. Here's the serve by Webb. It's up in the air. As that's dumped down, still up in the air for Summertown. Putman now back over. Here's Surratt. Cotton going for the kill, and that one will be down for the kill. Point will go to South Lawrence. It's a 4-point Lady Stallions lead, and we're going to have a timeout by Summertown. We'll be back here shortly on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And back here on the X Sports Network, Summertown has burned their first time out here in this last set as it's up in the air. Cotton sends it back, Moyer underneath. Putman, Cornelius with the left hand. It's up in the air. Pettis underneath, Putman will set it up. As they look to get it over, Methvin, as Augustine sends it back. Rigsby back over to South Lawrence, and that point will go to Summertown. We'll have subs coming in. Here's the serve. Methvin underneath. It's up in the air. As Fisher looks to send it back, it will be down. That point will go to South Lawrence again. South Lawrence 4 points away. Pusser will check in. She will go back to serve. Here comes the serve. It's up in the air, Rubert. Rigsby underneath it. Cornelius will send it back. Sits up in the air. Meffin sets it up. So here's Augustine. She'll send a free one over. Putman punches it back over. Meffin sets it up as they look to get it over. And that one will be down. That goes to South Lawrence again. Now 12-7. Here comes the serve once again. Pettis underneath it. It's back over, tipped back to Summertown. As up in the air, Cornelius. Meffin sets it up. Here's Cotton going for the kill. That one will be down. It goes to South Lawrence at 13-7. And we're going to have another timeout by Summertown as they trail by 6. We'll be back here shortly on the X Sports Network.
It's going on now, the Story and Lee Columbus Day Sale. Save huge throughout the largest showroom in the whole Tennessee Valley on all the quality brands you love. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered. Sofas and sectionals, recliners, bedrooms, dining rooms, even mattresses with 0% easy payment plans and free delivery too. It's just a short drive to big savings. It's the Story and Lee Columbus Day Sale, celebrating over 50 years of making homes beautiful.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as South Lawrence is 2 points away from the state tournament. There's the serve as it's up in the air. Meffin now sets it up. Here's Augustine going for the kill, and that one will be down. Goes to South Lawrence, and it's match point. Pusser back to serve. She will get it over the net. Sits up in the air. Putman underneath. Here's Cornelius. Gets it over. It will go out. And South Lawrence wins the section, and they're heading to the state tournament as they beat Summertown 2-1. As very good game. And Grace, what were your final thoughts?
I think player to player, it could have gone either way, but South Lawrence showed up this last set and really showed that they wanted it.
Absolutely. So that will do it, as looks like we will have a presentation and a ceremony here, so we will give it over to them. And that will do it here from Ethridge as your sectional champions, the South Lawrence Lady Stallions, as they will play next week in Brentwood in the state tournament. So that will do it from all of us here at the Exports Network. For Hayden Burks, Grace Kelly, and Kevin Wright, we will see you next week.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.